Alright everybody, this is Nick from the ArcadeHunters.com bringing you a very special arcade video review here at the Dave & Buster's by Landy in New York. It's one of my last days working here. I thought I would get a video of H2o Overdrive. This is from fine folks at a little company called Specular Interactive. They made a couple of other arcade games. This was one of their first ones that they came out with, which is the H2o Overdrive. Their next one they did after this is another game that we have here at the arcade called Dirty Drivin', and then finally they did a Batman game, and then I heard that they got bought out by Ubisoft, so now they're a part of Ubisoft. I guess maybe they're working on Assassin's Creed games, but I'm pretty sure they used to be out in Los Angeles, and I think they were made from former people that used to work at Midway, which is why they decided to make this game. This is their debut game. This came out in 2009. It's H2o Overdrive, and as you can see, yep, this is pretty much the spiritual successor to the original Hydro Thunder. Obviously, they couldn't use a name, but if you remember on Xbox Live a few years ago, they used to have a downloadable game called Hydro Thunder Hurricane that was made by a totally different team that played totally different. Like I said, it's been a while since I played the original Hydro Thunder, so here's this original one, so you can see. I want to see if I could get this on video with the speedometer. We'll put like H2O is fun. It'll say, hey you, race a boat and stuff like that. Race. It'll say, hey you. Here it is, hey you. Hey, play H2o Overdrive, and we will. So it's a pretty cool game. This is back like, I'm going to put some of the companies out on blast, but they would give you a lot of bang for your buck. So a lot of the racing games introduced the keypad system that you could put your codes in. You could have different, you could save your progress, because there's about, I think there's 9 tracks in it, or 6 or 9 tracks. I forget how many. It's been a while since I've played it. I pretty much work on the games. I don't get to play them as much as I'd like to anymore. And there's 9 boats, and they have there's different handling, and you can get up to level 50 on it. So pretty much you can come in and you can play, and it remembers if you played a while. There's actually an achievement called Like Clockwork, and if you play the game like 2 or 3 days in a row, it'll give you an award for it. And there's other different awards that they have for it, like playing with multiplayer, which was a big problem that I had with this game. Was I would only ever see up to 2 units. What happened was here, unfortunately, Dave & Buster's retired the old Daytona USA, and one of the sister stores in upstate New York had 2 H2o Overdrives, and we were able to make a deal with them, and my boss was able to, our amusement manager was able to get the 2 other H2o Overdrives. So these were the 2 from upstate New York, and these were the 2 that we originally had, so I'm going to play on this one for the video. So let's set up the tripod. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me over all the music and everything here in the arcade, and we'll give a game of H2o Overdrive a play. Okay guys, take 2, because the sound on the other unit isn't working. Isn't as loud as I'd like it. I'm pretty sure this one's pretty loud. So just gotta let the go over here really quick. Just gonna try to start another game. It's the coolest thing, like when you figure out how everything blinks and stuff like that for these. So let's go. Hey, man. Here we go. H2o Overdrive. So we can put in our... So here's my game progress. Somehow I have 75. This is my initial. So they have a couple different tracks. If you hit the view button, you can actually do some of the tracks in reverse. I'm gonna do Hong Kong Booey. Now this is one of the cool things. When you get your boats up to level 40, if you hit that view button 2 times, you get special boats. So they've got Big Buccaneer for Big Buck Hunter, and there's the Flying Dutchman. I prefer Down the Hatch, or as I like to call it, the Jaws boat. Gotta have the Jaws boat. Here we go. Let's do the super boost. Start in the middle, and we go 3, 2, 1, and I didn't get it. Really good. It's got force feedback on the steering wheel. That's what I love about this game more that H2O Thunder Hurricane didn't do, is you get tons of boost, and you can go like this and pull tricks. Can't believe my timing is off. You can look around this all, being an arcade game, that from this time there's a lot of cool shortcuts. Those are the mines that you get to activate. I'm going to show you one of the shortcuts. It's one of the easier shortcuts. Now, one of the things I did, because I did this shortcut, throughout the game, whenever you're playing on whenever you're doing a race, they put in this one box and it's got a nuke symbol on it. And that's called the Hull Crusher. And if you get the Hull Crusher, your car or your boat gets engulfed in a ring of flame. And I ran out of boost. Now you gotta wait for the, you gotta be careful with your boost, because if you lose out on it, the boosters go back into the boat. I'm pretty sure in H2O Thunder Hurricane you can't, like, they call it, in this game, they call it a mega hull, where you smash into it. That's the thing. You do 3 in a row and you get the air bumpers out of the way, and you got the super boost. We'll get him to the finish line. There we go. So that's a regular. Now, if you were playing on the machine, you had a... Fortunately, my account's all maxed out. You level up, you get like the whole boost and stuff like that. You get a spoiler that lets you do a power slide and stuff like that. Pretty cool stuff. I really don't use the power slide. What's a good one? I do London Underground. I like London. This is one of the harder tracks. Let's do the Flying Dutchman. Take the crack now. See if I can do the timing right. 3, 2, 1, go, go, go! Nope. There's also a view button that only goes a little bit further. No first-person view. It's all the... It's a shame that the company that made this got absorbed by Ubisoft, so they're probably... I wonder if hopefully they are making racing games for them, I'm not sure. If they're still even called Specular Interactive anymore. Here's one of the things, you can jump, and here's one of the invisible boosters over there. You even get told when you find the invisible boosters. There's a whole bunch of them that did. Some of the other guys that I play here at work, they know where a lot of the secrets are. It's the problem when you play. Oh, here's Mega Room. That's the Hull Crusher. So your target, your boat's engulfed in flames. Anybody that you bump into, you get knocked off the track. And you steal all their boost. So I've got my finger on the boost button all the way down. Then like just buries the needle on it. Oh, here we go. Oh, I missed it. It's just like with H2O, with the original game. You could do super jumps and stuff like that. Very cool. Yeah, did pretty good. So, folks. This is probably going to be one of the last times I'm going to play this game, because it's getting very hard to find. I know one of the movie theaters by me does have an H2O Overdrive, but like I said, it's only one, and you get a lot of more enjoyment when you're playing it with more than one person. It was so cool when we finally got this game hooked up and we had all 4 players at the same time. It's pretty cool. So guys, that right there, look at H2O Overdrive from 2009. Yes, celebrating its 10th anniversary. It's already 10 years old. So, once again, I'm Nick from the Arcade Hunters. Thank you guys very much for watching. We'll talk to you guys soon.